Why dogs eat poop, and is that a normal behavior? If your dog's coat is lackluster, if their energy is low, if they're itchy, if their ears are red, if their breath or poop smells very bad, if their joints ache, if they're just not doing as well as they should, these can be warning signs of bad health that can get much more serious with age. And the first thing we want to look at is nutrition. Now, dog owners, to me, are the most amazing people in the world. After all, they're going out of their way to care for another creature 24 hours a day. And people always ask me, doesn't premium dog food take care of my dog's nutritional needs? You would think so, right? The problem is, most dry and canned dog foods that we get in stores are only meeting the minimum requirements for your dog. All they have to do is make sure there's a bare minimum of vitamins in there, basically just enough so they don't get a vitamin deficiency, or scurvy, for instance. So when you see that bag of food that says it meets all these nutritional requirements, what that basically means is this food won't kill your pet. That's a pretty low bar. We can do much better than that. For instance, dog food has 0 requirements for omega-3s. Omega-3s are one of the most important aspects of dog and human health, and there's 0 requirements for that. Outside of essential vitamins, there's 0 requirements for antioxidants, 0 requirements for polysaccharides, which are for immune support, 0 requirements for probiotics, for digestive enzymes. And the crazy thing is, the food looks healthy on the package. You see all of these pretty pictures of meat, of fish, of vegetables, but then you look at the food itself. You don't have to be a scientist to look at kibble and say, this doesn't look like the pictures. So what happened? Basically, the dog food makers take those healthy ingredients and pressure cook them at super high temperature. And when it comes out the other end, you've got this brown mush. And much of the good stuff has been destroyed. They need to do this because the food is supposed to last for 2 or 3 years on the shelf. But that means some pretty bad stuff has gotten into the food to make it last that long. The worst ones are what we call advanced glycation end products. You won't find these bad guys on your dog food label because they aren't an ingredient. They actually form while pressure cooking the food at high temperatures. These things cause inflammation, which is the root cause of a lot of bad stuff in your dog, like allergies, flatulence, problems with their poop smelling bad or being mushy, itching, discomfort in their joints, trouble running around as they get older. So, if you're wondering which of these 2 dogs is on the road to bad health, it's the one eating low nutritional quality food. Another dangerous aspect of pet food is Maillard reaction products, or MRPs. These are also formed by the very high temperature cooking process. They're actually the chemical that turns dog food brown. And the crazy thing is, the amount of these toxic MRPs in dog food are up to 122 times higher than what a human has on a daily basis. 122 times higher. No wonder these dogs are getting so sick. The food we're giving dogs basically has stuff in it that shouldn't be there. But just as bad, it's missing stuff that needs to be there for optimal health. I learned the value of these missing nutritional components firsthand over 20 years ago, and it changed my life forever. And it was all thanks to a horse named Sly. The year was 1996. I was a young veterinary student, eager to learn everything I could about healing sick animals. And one of those animals was a horse named Sly. Sly was a beautiful creature, but for some unknown reason he wouldn't eat. He had horrible digestive problems. He had no energy. Sly was literally wasting away before our eyes. He was hospitalized in an isolation ward, which means just to see him, I had to wear a white gown, mask, gloves, and shoe covers. Every member of the faculty had tried to treat Sly, but he was getting worse by the day. I felt terrible for him. How confusing it must have been for Sly to be treated by all of these strange, mask-wearing people. At this rate, Sly had only days to live, so as a Hail Mary last resort, the owner called in a doctor from outside the school, a traditional Chinese medicine veterinarian. This doctor looked almost exactly how I imagined a Chinese medicine expert, a quiet, wise man with a thick Chinese accent. Now, most of the faculty didn't have much faith in these ancient Chinese ways, and to be honest, I felt this way too. But because I was the student on the case, the faculty sent me to observe, and I ended up being the only member of the school who did. And thank goodness I did, because what happened next changed my life. After gently caressing Sly and analyzing his mouth, stool, and other symptoms, the doctor diagnosed exactly what was wrong with him. So he prepared a customized mixture for Sly of several herbal remedies that had been used in Chinese medicine, including on sick animals for thousands of years. I had never heard of anything he was using. It was all in Chinese. But I knew Sly couldn't get any worse, and if there was even a 1% chance it could save his life, I decided to help this doctor in any way I could. Sly couldn't swallow the herbs, so the doctor and I worked together to gently insert a tube into Sly's nose so the medicine could get into his stomach. We did this every day for 3 days, and Sly started to improve almost immediately. Sly became more energetic. He started eating again. This wasn't just some lucky coincidence. When I measured Sly's biomarkers in our lab, I was shocked. His white blood cell count improved dramatically. His diarrhea resolved. His weight got better. Within a week, he was on the mend. And soon, Sly was sent home in 100% perfect health. The faculty, in a word, was stunned. And so was I. Seeing this beautiful creature restored to health brought tears to my eyes. Sly's case changed my life because for the first time, I saw that Western medicine, while powerful, is not enough. Don't get me wrong, Western medicine has saved millions of animals' lives, and of course millions of people too. And I completed my education in Western veterinary medicine with honors, and have since become an expert in it. But what makes me different from many other vets is I've also become an expert in what we call holistic medicine, including the types of traditional medicine we used on Sly, medical techniques that have been used effectively for thousands of years. Fast forward to present day, 2019. I've now spent decades practicing both Western veterinary medicine and traditional holistic medicine, and I'm honored these hospitals have been recognized with over 24 awards, including Best Veterinary Hospital, Best Canine Therapy Facility, Best Alternative Medicine Provider, and I was humbled to be named America's Favorite Veterinarian by the American Veterinary Medical Foundation. And because I see dogs at every level of health, newborn puppies, healthy young dogs, adult dogs who've been slowing down, and elderly dogs who are suffering, sometimes for reasons other vets can't figure out, I know the warning signs that show up months or sometimes years before sickness actually sets in. So after everything I've learned, what's the best way to improve a dog's nutrition? The thing is, putting your dog on a 100% raw diet is a great idea for getting real meat into their diet, but it's so expensive. It just doesn't make sense for a lot of people, especially if you own more than one dog. And I mean, let's face it, dry food and canned food is easy, and we all like stuff that's easy. So we invented something called up-leveling that solves this problem in a way that's just as easy. Basically, the idea is, what if we could come up with a powder and you just sprinkle this on your dog's food, and this levels up your dog food without actually changing what food you buy. So we began working on a powder that could actually do this. We started with 10 ingredients, then 20 ingredients, and after about a year, we ended up with a formula that actually had 40 different vitamins, minerals, nutrients, omega-3s, polysaccharides, immune boosters, everything you need to get your dog's body working like it should. I used every single health booster I'd discovered over the years, combining the best of Eastern and Western knowledge to create a formula unlike anything anyone had attempted before. We called this powder NutriThrive, and it's amazing. It's basically 40 different supplements in one. We included not just 1 or 2, but 4 different probiotic strains, which are so important for supporting digestive health and getting rid of low-quality stool as well as gas. A healthy dog's poop should be firm and caterpillar-shaped with a mild odor. If your dog's poop is mushy, watery, hard to pick up, and smells really stinky, that's a sign that their digestive health is not up to par, and they could really benefit from probiotics. And I added 3 separate amino acids. These are the building blocks of protein and vital to your dog's health. I even included digestive enzymes, which help your dog break down food, leading to less flatulence, incidents of constipation or diarrhea, and stool odor. They even help with bad breath. If you're constantly having to brush your dog's teeth, a lot of times digestive enzymes is the root cause of bad breath. So we've packed NutriThrive with 4 different types of odor-fighting enzymes. And we've got some compounds in here that, frankly, you'd be hard-pressed to find a human supplement with ingredients this high-tech. Like Chromanex, an incredible 3-part compound that can help dogs with joint discomfort by supporting healthy joint function and mobility. Older dogs especially, if you see them limping, or even just not running around as much as they used to, they still want to run, but they probably don't because it hurts too much. That's where Chromanex comes in. And studies show that it can provide significant support for healthy triglyceride and cholesterol levels. It even helps support brain health. We've got vitamin D, which is vital for health in dogs' kidneys, bones, and even heart health. We've also included Eastern and herbal superfoods that you won't find in almost any other dog food or supplement. That includes not 1 or 2, but 3 types of mushroom, including the longevity mushroom known as reishi. Reishi mushrooms have been prized in Japan for centuries for the health benefits they can provide human users, but recently, a ton of Western clinical studies confirm their amazing health power, particularly in immune health and longevity. And this is so important as your dog gets older. Immune health is health. And the healthier your dog's immune system, the less time they'll spend at the veterinarian's office. Mushrooms also help with a whole host of problems, including joint discomfort, shortness of breath after playing, and even occasional allergies. I mean, most humans don't get 3 types of mushrooms a day, so this is really a game changer. Practically every single thing you can think of that's important to your dog's nutritional health, these 40 ingredients were designed to help. It's an incredible formula that we spent years perfecting, and when I see these changes in dogs when they take it, it was totally worth it. And the reason why I work so hard on this is that my dogs aren't just pets. They're literally my best friends. They give me so much unconditional love. They play every day with my daughter. They snuggle with my wife and I when we're having a bad day. They're part of the family. We love them so much. So to me, when I give them NutriThrive with their meal, that's just my way of saying thank you. I want my dogs to be healthy and happy for years and years to come. I want my dogs to be around when my daughter graduates college. And I know I can help this happen if I up-level their nutrition so their bodies are in tip-top shape. And it's not just for my dogs. It makes me feel good. Every time I feed them, I can see it in their faces because they know they're now getting all the good, healthy stuff they need to be happy. So I would tell anyone who's interested in keeping their dog healthy, in getting rid of a lot of these nagging issues, greasy or lackluster coat, constant itching, smelly breath or odors, there's ingredients in here specifically designed to help with all these things. Now you're probably wondering how your dog can try NutriThrive. Actually, NutriThrive isn't available in stores. You could probably go buy all these 40 ingredients in stores or online, but you'd be spending hundreds of dollars a month. I know because I used to buy most of them myself. And they're fantastic for your dog's health, but that's a lot of money. So we wanted to come up with a way to make this formula easy to use and also affordable. My distributor tells me that when NutriThrive does go to stores, it will retail for around $69.95, which is a lot cheaper than buying these 40 ingredients separately. Plus, you get them all in one simple scoop. But if you watch this entire video online, I know you're serious about your dog's health, and you don't want to wait months or years for this to be in stores. So we've worked out a special deal that allows you to order this formula directly from us and see all the amazing results for your dog right now. So if you order NutriThrive today, you're not going to spend hundreds of dollars on these powerful ingredients. You won't even spend $69.95. Because you're ordering from us with no middleman, we're able to dramatically lower the price of NutriThrive to just $49.95. That's $20 off the retail price. And we've been getting such great feedback on NutriThrive, people are asking for a lot more because they see the effect this has on their dogs and they want to give it to their friends and family pets as well. So if you order our discounted packages of 3 or 6 jars, you save even more, up to $165 off the retail price, which is incredible. That means right now you can spend as little as $1.27 a day to give your dog the gift of great health. When you think of the hundreds of dollars people spend on veterinary bills or thousands of dollars on costly surgeries, that's so expensive for owners and so painful for dogs. And yet, in many cases I see, a lot of these veterinary problems could have been avoided by simply giving dogs proper nutrition. I see it every single day. When you see some of these horrible health issues, that's just the end stage of something that's been going wrong for years. Right now, if your dog eats kibble, it could be on the road to poor health. So why not make a simple decision to help give their body the boost it needs? That's why we created NutriThrive, to keep your dog healthy so you can both stay out of the veterinarian's office and keep your dog's body working right, the way it's supposed to. I know a lot of dogs are finicky about food, so we actually found a way to flavor NutriThrive like bacon. My dogs are really picky eaters, and even they love NutriThrive. But even more important than the taste is the transformation your dog can experience once they get the right superfoods in their diet. You will notice your dog has better smelling breath and poop, shinier coat, a happier mood, like they're suddenly feeling years younger. And I'm so sure you'll see these changes. Every jar of NutriThrive comes with a 90-day money-back guarantee. That means you can use every drop, and if your dog doesn't love it, if you don't see all of the same things our dogs have, the glowing coat, fewer bad odors, more energy, just a healthier dog, then send it back for a full refund, even if it's just the empty jars. That's how confident I am this is going to be a life changer for your dogs. Look, I'm a veterinarian. I've spent my entire adult life researching the best, healthiest ways to improve canine health. It takes a lot for me to put my name on something. I really have to believe in it. With NutriThrive, I'm just so proud of this formula. These 40 ingredients in one simple powder, there's nothing else like it available, anywhere. You don't want a dog that's achy, that's got digestive discomfort and odors, that has low energy, that's basically losing their happy mood and personality. You want a dog that's thriving, that feels good, that wants to run up and kiss your face because they know you're taking the best care of them that you can. I hope you can give this gift to your dog and give them the nutritional health they deserve. And give yourself the gift too, so you can sleep easy, knowing you've done this special thing for an amazing furry friend that you really would do anything for, because they'd do anything for you. So to me, this is how I repay that. And remember, all orders of NutriThrive come with our 90-day money-back guarantee. And if you order through this video right now, you can save up to $165 off the retail price. Congratulations on watching this video, and let me be the first to welcome you to the Ultimate Pet Nutrition family. By taking this step to give your dog the best nutrition they can get, you're being such a fantastic guardian to your dog. As someone who works with dogs every day, I can tell you, they understand how much you love them, and they appreciate it. To your dog's health, I'm Dr. Gary Richter.